I have here probably one of the most innovative products in true wireless headphone sphere of the last couple of years, the Sony LinkBuds, and I want to unbox them for you and review. So let's get started. So the contents of the box contains, of course, the earbuds himself. You get a free 6G Reality audio card with a discount code to use on Tidal and some other services. You get some ear hooks here, and you get the headphones itself in this nice case with a button to open them up, LED light and charging port and pairing button. The material itself is made out of plastic. It is reusable, recycled plastic, so you can see, if I hold it a little bit closer, that it has some sprinkles there of black on it as well. With the button you can open up the case. Here we go. And here we have the earbuds themselves that have a donut ring on the front. And this is one of the most innovative ideas since the introduction of headphones. And why is that so? Because those here, as you can see, they have a nice fit here where you can hear stuff, but instead of going into your ear canal and firing all the bits and pieces of sound inside, they are just around your ear canal, like a circle. So they let everything in normally that you would hear. Instead of blocking the ear canal, they held it free, and only the surroundings of the ear canal is put on with sound. That is a big difference to the normal earbuds that you can see here, open fit design, where you can clearly see that the sound is directed into your earbud and the surrounding is just simply open up a little bit, should be sealed up, but the sound is firing directly into your ear canal. And this is an open fit design. That means like there's some space outside, so you can from the outside space still hear stuff, your surroundings. This is the open fit design of the FreeBuds, but also the AirPods work the same way. If you go to the AirPods Pro or you go to other in-ear headsets, just like those here, they have this rubber where they also are there for sealing the ear canal, so you only get the sound from this earbud firing into your ear. So this gives you better bass and less surrounding sounds that you can hear. To circumvent any issues when driving around with your bicycle or cycling around with your bicycle or driving around with your car to hear something, still they have a transparency mode where microphones from the outside are blasting stuff from the outside through this here into your ear canal as well. But it's not very natural, is it? So which design do you like better? I think this is more if you want to go deep into some kind of music and completely cut off from the world. This is the open fit design is better if you want to still stay connected with the world. But what do those Sony earbuds do different here? You can see they have a donut design, so they have a hole in the middle where your ear canal usually goes. And this is the big difference. Instead of firing stuff into your ear canal, the music, and letting the other side or your world basically flow in from the sides into your ear, what they do is they flow the music from the sides into your ear and leave the ear canal free for the real world to move in. And this is almost a revolutionary design. If you can see this, the big difference here in design, it's not only fitting very good, but also the sound signature, the sound feeling that you get is a totally different. And this is, I think, a very genius design. So what is the sound quality like on those? It's interesting, I would say. Of course, the bass is a little bit weaker because it's not like pumping directly into your ear canal, but still it's there. The highs, the mids, all there. Really nice sound flow, V-shaped, of course. and by default only, because you can tweak it the way you like it as well. Sony has an headphones app where you can do the same as on the WF-1000XM3 and 4s. You can tweak it the way you like it. So you can bass boost it if you don't have enough bass. You have the option to treble boost it, mid boost, mids down, rock, pop, different profiles, or your own equalizer profile that you can set up here the way you like it. This makes them really, really good sounding, but also by default, their representation of music is pretty clear and good. So how do they compare to those in-ears? Let's first talk about those here. Those, of course, they seal up your sound and provide a lot more bass if you want to, but also good highs and mids, but you feel like disconnected from the world. Those here are a lot better, though you have like the feeling that some kind of a little bit too much noise is bleeding in from the sides and can get distracted. So this is why those here also have ANC to block out a little bit of the outside sound. And those here that I have in my ear, yeah, they can really be worn every day for 24 hours if you want to. Even for sleeping, it fits nicely in my ear, so I can really put my Penguin Linux pillow here and sleep really nicely on those without big issues. So these are buds for sleeping even, which is pretty nice, and for everyday wearing, especially if you're running around in an office and want to listen to colleagues asking you something, or you just driving around in your car and want to be aware of your surroundings, or you are cycling around, which is also very important that you notice what is going on around you. So those provide you still good, nice volume, and you are not distracted by the outside world so much because you're listening to the music. And I think the interesting idea is, instead of pumping this directly into your ear canal, it is surrounding your ear canal, so it's getting like passively into your ear, and this allows you to, which is interesting, to listen more to your music than the usual without being distracted, or without not listening to someone talking to you. You can still clearly hear them if they start talking to you. So this is a very genius move to do it like this, and maybe also has some psychological effect that is used here by the LinkBuds from Sony. This is how it looks like with the app on my Xperia 5 Mark II. You can see the buds are shown here. I can also show the charging of the case. You can see it will only approximately show what was in the case before when I put the buds out. And I can see here the controls for my song. I can have some sound controls, speak to chat, so as soon as I start speaking, they mute themselves and I don't listen to music anymore. I have an equalizer option, just like I said before, and I have some other options, just like, for example, the 360 reality audio setup that I didn't set up here on my Xperia 5 Mark II, but on my Xperia Pro I that I'm filming with here right now. DSEE audio I can set up. I have some system options, just like, for example, change the tab operations, and those have the very interesting wide area tab, which allows you to tap on your cheeks to perform an action. And you can see the actions when I go to configure here. Like I have on my left the volume control, double tap to raise the volume, triple tap to lower the volume, and on my right I have the playback control, double tap to play pause and triple tap to go to next song. But I can change this to whatever I like to. I cannot have everything here. As you can see, Google Assistant, Voice Assistant, Amazon, Quick Access and so on is also possible to have here, but only double tap and triple tap are supported here right now, and the same goes for the left and the right. I can configure them the way I like to. And then of course I have automatic power off. I have the option to auto raise the volume as well, pause when the headphones are taken off. There's a sensor for this as well, and automatically download software updates to this, and notification and voice guide, which allows me to let it read my notifications that I got. Pretty good when I'm driving right now and not want to be distracted by listening, or take a look at the car, just listening to my notes that I got is also pretty cool. And then we have some services here as well, just like, for example, Spotify. I can change here to search for music on Spotify, or I can just tell Google Assistant to play some music. And yeah, those are the options here. I think the raise volume automatically option, adaptive volume control, that I can turn off here, on here, is a pretty cool feature that automatically raises the volume depending on how loud it is in your environment. So you have always the optimum in terms of music volume, which is pretty nice. What do you think about this app? I think it's pretty cool. And of course you have some activity options here. You have to be signed in for this, and some notifications about how to use the buds. Steps to using and master those, and here you can see a guide how to put them in, for example, how they should be lying in. And yeah, this is everything that it will tell you when starting the unboxing experience here with the headphones app from Sony. Let's talk a bit about the quality, latency issues and so on. I didn't notice any latency issue neither in games nor in watching some YouTube or Netflix without any issues. The only thing that is a bit annoying is the case. When I try to open it up with one hand, you can see I'm holding it with one hand, and yeah, it almost fell down because you have to hold it on the back, and then you cannot open the flap, which is a bit of an annoying thing. You can open it up, yeah, you can open it up. It is hard to do. So this is the only thing I can complain about. Opening it up with one hand, for example, not possible. Otherwise, they fit nicely in your ear. You have good sound quality. Is it for everyone? Probably not, because the in-ears that block out surrounding sound are still a good way to listen music in quiet environments, or even louder environments, if you want to block out everything else. These are the opposite. Good for running. If you like open fit designs, mostly those open fit designs are the ones that fall out if you run a little bit here around, and those stick into your ears, and you still have the surrounding sound that you can hear from your environment, which is pretty awesome and cool. So I can recommend them for open fit lovers that like this open back designs. Otherwise, everyone else can also buy it. 180 euros I think is not so expensive, though it is a higher price definitely for TWS. But still, this is a good pair of headphones for everyone to try out, to at least, yeah, see what is so interesting, see what is so revolutionary about them here, what makes me so happy about those earbuds. Thank you, Sony, for creating the LinkBuds. I really, really like them. And that's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.